Good morning, friends. How we doing? Happy Sunday. We finished our last two our first two runs. At this point, we're going to be doing a fresh new one. So, gonna have to take a look and see what kinds of nonsense we're going to be getting ourselves into, huh? I suppose. Let's just plop that open here. But I guess we just gotta figure out exactly which one we want to do. Now, I was thinking about doing a very low city run, so like maybe a whole lot of towns, but maybe like one or two cities, which Augustus would kind of make sense for. You know, 50% gold towards purchasing buildings in towns. We could also purchase culture buildings in towns, and production towards the capital. Yeah. Could do that. That'd be kind of cool. Cultural expansionist. Meh. Wouldn't be bad. We also have some unlocks we have to do. But legacy cards. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. We have, so I guess I'm just gonna run through and see exactly like which playstyle would I really want to play. I mean, this one is cultural economic. This is all culture and trade routes. So we have, I mean, culture and trade routes. I basically did that last time, even though I was trying to do more so like a militaristic route. I ended up going into culture at the end of everything. But I haven't played with a whole lot of the trade routes, so maybe I would end up doing that. 50 culture and 100 gold per age when you create a trade route or road. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. Culture and gold per age on unique buildings and improvements wouldn't be bad either. But I just went crazy on culture, so I'm thinking about something else. Plus 10% gold in all settlements, double in settlements not founded by me. So this is all about like taking over other people's settlements, which would be fine. I think I kind of want to go like crazy scientific though, because I haven't gone, like I did do diplomatic scientific. I did do Ben Franklin the first time, but it didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. Culture parade on display, great works, isn't the worst. City settled in tundra gains science equal to 25% of their culture per turn. Wow, Catherine with Russia sounds disgusting. Actually disgusting. What's up, Pyro? Because, like, Russia in the modern age gets +1 culture per tile per turn. And then tundra gives you +1 science per tile per turn. So it's like, you get 1.25 science per turn, per tile. That's crazy. How'd the last game go? I won. It was ridiculous how far ahead I was. I'm definitely going to have to figure out, to make this a tougher game, I think. +2 science from specialists would be pretty cool. Yeah, definitely gonna have to make this a tougher game for me, up the difficulty a little bit. You know? But just checking to see, gaining great work when you capture a settlement for the first time. I really kind of want to avoid military this time. I feel like I did a lot of war last time, and I don't really feel like changing that up. I don't really feel like doing that again. Cultural economic, we have culture for every imported resource, so trade goods. Unique endeavor called Friend of Way that can be performed in an alliance to grant you and your ally plus 25% science. Then +4 science per age for every leader you are friendly or helpful with. So this is all about being nice to everybody. I mean, that sounds kind of like what I'm looking to go for. Doesn't sound bad. Then there's wild cards. Gain 2 wild card attribute points. is also a great prophet. Is she? That's cool. Yeah, I think that that a lot of these leaders this game were once great people in previous games. So +1 sight for all units is kind of funny. Gain a unique endeavor called trade maps that allows you to gradually see the other leaders' explored area. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because that's pretty cool because I also have a memento that gives me +50 gold for every 100 tiles explored by my units. So then if I end up seeing all of their other tiles, that's kind of crazy. Isabella, gain 300 gold every time you discover a natural wonder. Doubled if the natural wonder is in distant lands. 100% tile yields from natural wonders. I mean, this is basically saying, hey, we're going to give you a natural wonder right next to you, right? I mean, that's cool and all. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't really interest me all that much, though. Jose is, when gaining rewards from a narrative event, gain an additional 20 culture and gold per age. That's pretty cool. Has additional narrative events, 50% celebration duration. That I don't like. I don't like the extra celebration duration. Because celebrations, I actually like having a shorter celebration. If you go crazy with your happiness, then you end up buffing up your social policies because you don't have those celebrations. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate that, Saul. Lafayette has reform, which grants an additional social policy slot. Supporting this endeavor also grants the other leader an additional social policy slot. +1 combat strength for every tradition, but not policy slotted in the government. +2 culture and happiness per age in settlements. I did watch the Spiffing Brit video with Lafayette. That was kind of funny. He made a Roman unit, the Legion, as powerful as a well, more powerful than like a modern age tank. It was very funny. +2 culture and happiness per age in settlements. These are doubled in distant lands. Yeah, okay, so this is still about village spamming a little bit. +3 influence per age. Gain 50 gold per age when your diplomatic action proposals are accepted, or 100 gold when they're rejected? Huh? Okay, so you don't want them to support your proposals? You want to, like, denounce people and stuff? I think this is about, like, denouncing people and being a shitter. That's what I'm seeing. Napoleon Emperor gains a sanction called Continental System that reduces trade route limit. +8 gold per age for every leader you're unfriendly or hostile with. Yeah, that's also about being a shitter. There's also all buildings receive +1 food adjacency bonus for mountains. Doesn't sound bad. Specialists adjacent to mountain pay no happiness maintenance. Oh, that's cool. Then you get the Inca. +1 food and production per age in settlements for every city-state you're suzerain of. +1 combat strength for all units and for every city-state you're suzerain of. I mean, that sounds good and all. Probably a different playthrough, though. 3 free levels on your first army commander. 20% commander experience and 10 science. 10% science in cities and tropical. This is doubled while in a formal war you declare. So that's about being at war again. I mean, this is interesting to me. Also, this is kind of where I'm trying to be. I think that Himiko sounds like the right play. I think that Himiko sounds like the right play. Try to be helpful to everybody. Be as diplomatic as possible. Makes sense for Machiavelli, who wrote a whole book on being a selfish prick. Yeah, it sounds about right. Sounds about right. 50 influence after researching a tech or civic mastery? It doesn't sound too important to me. Sight instead of +1 for scout search and lookout abilities? That sounds really good. Go for 2 scouts and then just get crazy sight. 1 extra social policy slot. A lot of people believed Himiko could see the future with her shamanism. Interesting. 200 gold per age at the start of the age. I mean, I could buy some stuff. That'd be pretty good. Plus 50 gold for every 100 units, 100 tiles explored by your units. I mean, that just sounds really good. Especially if I was to pair that with this memento. Plus 400 gold for every settlement return in a peace deal. Huh. That's interesting. What's up, fishes? How you doing, bud? Her army commander level. I think I'm going to try to do... Do I want to try to do something economic? I might want to try to do something economic. Catherine seems absolutely fucking disgusting, honestly. I mean, like, Catherine seems just absolutely unbelievably powerful. Cultural, economic, imported resource. Money equals power? I mean, that's true. Money does equal power. This is true. Machiavelli, no. When you capture a settlement for the first time, no. Cultural, economic, trade routes. Diplomatic, scientific. Where's the scientific economic? Do we not have a scientific economic? I don't think we have a scientific economic. Why not? That sounds like a missed opportunity. Nobody's scientific economic? Okay. That's interesting. Can support endeavors for free. I mean, this sounds good to me. This sounds good to me. +1 influence per age on science buildings. Yeah, this sounds good to me. Let's play Himiko. So we'll start in the Antiquity Age. We're going to want something that's cultural or economic. Economic and diplomatic. Mississippian? No, that doesn't seem like what I want. Expansionist scientific? I don't really want expansionist is the thing. Let's see. Cultural economic, we get +2 gold on resources. What are the mods? What do you mean? We don't have any mods. This is just Civ 7. I'd be surprised if there are any Civ 7 mods out there. What's up, Jill? Jill, you're here in time. If you guys are looking to learn about the game, I'm starting a new one. Moderators for chat. Where are the mods? I mean, I could just delete it. It's also too early for me to really worry about that. I could just delete it. Let's see. So, +2 gold on resources. That doesn't really sound like what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's going to be diplomatic. So, +3 influence per turn on the palace. Towards the Oracle. The Oracle's pretty good, too. Diplomatic, scientific. I mean, capital and new towns gain an additional population with their first growth event. And that's not bad. Great person with 1 charge can only be trained in cities with at least 10 population. Each Shidafu can only be received once. Costs. I mean, but like, what does the great person do? That's the thing I'm worried about. Keep up the content, bro. Can't wait to get my hands on this game. Thanks. I've been having a ton of fun with it. Han sounds expansionary but without war. Yeah, it does. I don't see the diplomacy aspect of it. I don't see. This should be like expansionist. I don't even know. Like Han is weird. Expansionist, militaristic. It's like because you have, I don't know. Well, not militaristic, but I guess I don't even know. Never played these games. What's the hype about them? It's a very in-depth strategy game that a lot of people find really fun. That's all. Explain Codex. Codex is the great work of the Antiquity Age, and it gives you science for every codex you have slotted. Need this game to go on sale? I mean, yeah, but it also just came out, so I guess you might want to conquer new cities before getting their first growth event. I don't think so. I don't even know. It's just expansionist something or other. Diplomatic scientific. Palace gains plus 0.5 science for every adjacent vegetated terrain. We don't have any influences. Like, I'm looking for something that gives me influence. Plus 3 science. Plus 2 science if placed on vegetation. Plus 1 science adjacency for wonders. That's the thing. I don't know exactly what I'd be looking for here. Expansion to scientific. District on rivers do not remove the natural yield of the tile. Interesting. Can be built on floodplains. Big muscles give you influence? I guess so. How do you say that? Khmer? Probably. Khmer?
Khmer.
Khmer? Khmer. Khmer duck. Influence per turn. I mean, I guess that this is the most I got. This is the best I got. Oracle, we get influence there. My leader gives me plus science. I mean, Meier doesn't sound bad. So I'm going to see you do other things besides destroy everyone in culture? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'd say. Giving Himiko the Oracle is fitting? Yeah. Plus culture. Plus influence if placed on rough terrain. I guess the Parthenon does help with influence. We could do Greece. That's fine. Let's bump it up. I'm gonna bump it up to Viceroy. Sovereign? I'm just gonna bump it up by 1 every time I win, honestly. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Also, hoplites are very good for defense, it seems. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Go all 300 on their asses. Greece is the word after all. That's true. That is true. Let's go fractal, and we'll say the normal 6-player map, I think. Well, you know what? I'll go standard. No, I'll go standard. Crises, you can turn them off, which is neat. Yeah, okay, so it looks like you can't turn off disasters, but you can. Alright. Alright, let's try it out. Let's try it out.
The people gather together, debating music and politics, poetry and law, envisaging how to build a Greece that will last for ages.
Where's the disaster on turn 2 that destroyed your first city ending the game? Probably the catastrophic setting, if I had to guess. Probably the catastrophic setting, if I had to guess. Alright, so our founder, we have all this vegetated terrain. Or rough terrain, I guess, right? This is flat? This is all flat? Bro. Where's my rough terrain? There we go, there's rough. There is not enough rough terrain here for me to be playing Greece. What the hell is this? Alright, fine. We get some scouts. We have 13 influence a turn is awesome. What's up, Adriana? Call the movers? I want more rough terrain. I don't understand why they didn't give me rough terrain. How's Civ 7 so far? I really like it. I like it a lot.
The radiance of the new world.
I'm probably going to make a short very soon addressing whatever concerns people. Oh shit, did I not set my mementos? I don't think I did. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think I set my mementos. Did I? I don't think I did. Let's see. I don't think I did. Alright, one sec. We know exactly what we're setting all the settings to, so... Yeah, I didn't set them. I didn't set mementos. Heard that the UI is terrible and needs rework, but that's all. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. One extra social policy slot sounds good, and then I guess I'll go +3 site instead, because I want to meet a whole bunch of city-states is the thing. Do we have influence ones? We don't really have a whole lot of influence ones, so I don't want bifocals because that'll be that'll probably be for a later age. I think I'm gonna go for this one where it gives me extra site, and then I'll go for an extra social policy slot. Yeah. Been playing it a lot. I think it's pretty great. Yeah. That's not the only thing, Andy. It's like there are some things that should be updated and changed, but it's not really that bad. I like where it's at right now. Let's do fractal. Did I do standard? I did standard before. What are the darker out mementos? Those later era ones? No, those are ones that you need to unlock from playing the game.
Envisaging how to build a Greece that will last for ages.
Did I do small? No, I did standard last time. Did I just do small right here? Thought I just hit standard, didn't I? Yeah, I just changed it to standard. Any rough terrain here? Made it standard, but the first time it was small. Okay, now that's the rough terrain I was looking for. It's just a little bit over there, though. That's fine. We have camels here, we have cotton, we have gold. It's definitely not bad. This is a good start. This is a good start. Let's get a scout. We're gonna get some extra sight range for our scout.
The radiance of the new world came into being bathed in nectar.
We get our granary, some extra food on farms. We have... So my memento that I have is +3 sight instead of +1 for search and lookout. Cool. So search is also included in that. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to walk out like 1 and then use my search so that way I can see like super duper far into where I have some discoveries. Wow! That's sick! Look at that! Look at all the discoveries! Is this the best way to start the game? We have some... You ever play Tabletop Simulator? I own it. I haven't really touched it too much because I think it's awkward, but yeah. No, I mean, I've dabbled. We have... Yeah, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 discoveries right there from one action. Bro. Let's do... I don't want to do sailing. I want to do... from what I have, is it pottery that I'm looking for, or is it animal husbandry? This is food on pastures, which I have pasture there, pasture there. Animal husbandry sounds decent here. Pottery gives... Well, we can also go into writing from there, which gets us the library, which we kind of need. So maybe we go pottery. Yeah, we'll go pottery. Well, animal husbandry is kind of... Well, I don't know. I think with our current memento, I think we want to go for another scout. That way we can get all of these discoveries as soon as possible. And then I think once I finish up another discovery, if I have a little bit of extra movement, I can just do another search for everything else that's up here. Grow the city. Let's go in the direction of not the camels, not the horses, the cotton, I guess. Yeah, we can go towards the cotton. The silk as well wouldn't be bad. Silk is good. What's up, Cody? We don't need the happiness yet. I'm just gonna go this way, and then that unlocks a lot more. Also gets us over closer to the rough terrain. Because if I remember correctly with Greece makes it so we want to build a Parthenon eventually on rough terrain. Right? Influence on rough terrain? Yeah, okay. We just had some people over there. Beloved prophet has been exposed as a charlatan by followers who claim they were bled of all their wealth. Take 75 damage and get 100 gold, or 50 happiness towards the next celebration. Next celebration, we get... It takes off like 10 turns from it. I'll take the gold. The gold seems super important. I mean, I can always just wait, right? Then we can buy... Do we want to buy another scout right now? We could go for a third scout. Wouldn't that be crazy? Because why not? A third scout? Has anyone ever done this? I'm gonna go for a third scout, actually, yeah. Just see everything going on. I'm gonna use my search here. Probably everything is derivative? Yeah. No, I know. Okay, so we have one over on the tundra there. We have all of these down here. Man, we're gonna have so much going for us. Let's start heading over to this one. The one that's like real close to us. And then we'll send our last scout down here. Grow our city. Let's go get cotton for food and production. Great things are all around. Then we'll start building our granary. Granary, honestly, I think we could just place that right into our capital. That way we don't eat up our other resources. Lose this unit and 300 gold. Oh, I don't have 300 gold. I guess we're moving on, but I mean that's like that should be enough to help push us into maybe like halfway towards our fourth population. Yeah, thereabouts. Then we have this scout, which is going to go south. It's all flat grassland. Oh, you bitch. You stay away from that. You don't want that. I want that. This is mine. Plus 45 culture or plus 30 science? I mean... Science and happiness? Or culture? I'm gonna say culture here.
I protect
Gets us
thee
to
with
chiefdom
this
immediately.
flame, and I drive away the foe and the sand from thy feet.
So now we can change our policies. We have the memento that gives us both 2 social policy slots, so we can fill that up with both. You think this? How do you think this measures up to 6? There are going to be people that like 6 a lot more. There are going to be people that like this a lot more. I'm in the boat that likes this a lot more. Extra culture, extra production, and science. Cool. Do we want discipline or mysticism? I'm going to say mysticism. Or do we want Greek? Something Greek. May I ask why? Because the game is vastly different. I like it a lot more because it's more streamlined. You don't have to worry about small stuff like builders and like assigning your population dynamically. Huh. There's no the AI is better in this one for the sake of like military and diplomacy. +1 culture for each adjacent wonder. There are a lot of changes in this one that I really like. Gradual unlocks. The way that your civilization also changes throughout the ages. I think I'm gonna go through maybe priesthood. If I fall asleep, would you be mad? No. No. I think that's fine. Do we want any of these? For active endeavors, sanctions, and projects you started or supported. That's something I'll want to do as soon as I get some more. Maybe as soon as I get more diplomacy. Yeah, let's go towards mysticism, get our pantheon going. Choose a government. We want... I mean, science seems like the right call, but... Hey, Wester. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be going for a lot of science buffs, so I guess we could go for that. I was thinking like culture and wonders might be better, but meh, we'll go science. We'll go science.
All are made of clay.
So now we have some extra stats there. Hey Tara, what's up, Alicia? Hello, hello. We could do writing, which gets us our library. Sounds like the right call. We also get research initiatives from that, so we can work with the dudes as soon as I can, as soon as I find them. Oh man, there's the water. Did I meet somebody? Discovered a new content end. Okay. So I want this guy to head over to this one then. This one will probably go south. This one will keep going east. Is there a science endgame, or does that funnel into something else? There's a science endgame. The space race. So if you're the first civilization to have a manned flight to the moon, then you win. Oh, hello. Can we be friends? I don't have enough yet. You're not hostile to me, are you? I don't know. You're nice-ish. Nice-ish. Do we want... I mean, I'm thinking we just go for the food and production. Yeah. Like I said, we're not really too worried about the happiness yet. We want to go towards the silk, I think. Horses are okay. I mean, that's a lot of yield on that one tile, but meh. Let's go towards this because then we also get silk pretty soon. And there's this rough desert for me to build the Parthenon on. This scout is gonna be mean to me. That's okay. We don't have to worry about that. Probably should have, since this was flat, I probably should have used a search action. There we go. Minus 50 gold to greatly improve the relationship, or we could just get some happiness. I guess I'll just, I don't really have a choice, but I guess I'll go happiness. Yo, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream yourself. And we could kind of see where we need to be with probably a search action from this guy, right? After I get this one. 50 gold. Gain the earliest available technology. That's fine. I mean, that would have saved us some time, but 50 gold is nothing to sneeze at. I can't go that way because there's a cliff, right? Yeah, I can't go that way because there's a cliff. Do I search right now? No, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Get that one. Spend 1 turn of golds to get 40 food? That sounds really useful. Sure. We can make a deal for the cattle. That costs us 6 gold for 40 food. That's pretty good. Food increases our population, which in turn will increase everything else we're doing. I'm waiting for 2 more turns before I can befriend this city-state. Before I can start befriending the city-state. Hoplite, settler. I could start working towards a settler. Could do that. Build another town up in the tundra. Get all those resources. Doesn't sound like a bad call. Then we get the wine. We get hides. What do the yields look like up there? Tundra is culture and happiness. Okay, so I would be a little bit starved for food up here, but I think like the amount of culture would be good. I think that'd be fine. We could start working towards a settler. Is the brickyard worth it yet? I don't think the brickyard's worth it yet, so settler it is. Is this all rough terrain? Alright, so let's just plop this down here, do a search, see where we can go. Any new... We didn't find any new discoveries? Really? That's interesting. Okay, so I have to go all the way around for that one now. Met a new civilization.
So,
Harriet Tubman in
here
Egypt.
we meet. And I gotta ask myself, you gonna be my friend or my foe?
I'm gonna be your friend, Harriet. Don't worry. We'll be pals. We'll be pals. You don't gotta worry about that. Research collaboration actually sounds like a really good call right now. For now? No. My whole thing is that I want people to be nice to me. That's my whole thing. Accept it. We can do some festivals too. Get some happiness. I don't know about the local festival. I think I might just try to be nice like that. So first meet, I mean, I wanted to do a research collaboration, but this is a relatable run. Yeah, I want everybody to be nice to me. That's my run right now. Tara's playing the don't bully me run. I'm trying to be as diplomatic as possible, and I want to go for the space race. That's my whole goal here. Oh shit. Of course you were there. Of course you were there. Of course they took it from me. Alright, do I want to do another... I mean, I don't want to do another search. I'm just going to keep going for right now. Go up here. I'll get another settler soon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do, like, under 3 cities. Because if I remember correctly on the attributes, there's a scientific attribute. Yeah, if you have 3 or fewer cities, then we have plus additional science on specialists. Which... cool. I might do multiple towns, but probably low amount of cities. This seems like a really good tile now. We get some silk, we get some other stuff. See, now this is the really cool thing about Himiko, right? Normally this would cost like 20 or 60, I think this would cost 60 influence in order to support this. But I can support this for absolutely free, and now she likes us a lot more. Which, in turn, whenever we reach the point where she really, really likes me, whenever she thinks that I'm helpful to her, I get a science bonus. So, +4 science per age for every leader you are friendly or helpful with. So she's not friendly with me yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna be pals. Don't you worry. We're gonna be pals. Wait, so Harriet Tubman's an espionage person? That's funny. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. Okay, so let's head down here. Let's do a search. Any others? Did I find one? Anybody see any, like, blue lights? I don't see any discovery spots. We have a couple out there. And then there's also Persia.
مقابل جميعا مقابلة جيدة على طريق السفر. على الأقل آمل ذلك.
Let's be pals, my guy. Hey, you want to have some festivals? Does that sound good to you? Support it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, he's gonna get my discovery up here. No, I was working towards that for a while. God damn it. Trade maps? Yeah, we could trade maps. Sure. His capital is really close to yours? Yeah, that'll happen. I'm trying to be nice to everybody anyway. I don't think it really matters. He can have my map. A few hoplites would cause some problems. I mean, I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. That's definitely not the kind of run we're going for. There's an evil scout out there, barbaric scout out there. Gosh darn it. Hopefully this this warrior doesn't just come out and attack me. He does. My scout died. Okay. All right. I mean, this was not unexpected, so that's fine. That's fine. Probably come out by 1 and then do another search just to see where I should be going. Out here? Okay. Hey, like the game so far? I have about 30 hours in. I've been having a lot of fun. You want to do another settler? Brickyard could be cool. Get some mines out here. Another settler sounds cool too. We could do one out here. Wait, so that goes out what? 1, 2, 3, all the way out here, but I would miss out on the ivory. The ivory is like just out of reach. It kind of sucks. So I could go towards here this way. I have 2 economic city-states right next to me. Doesn't sound like a bad decision to go over there. Now, over here, that's where they're kind of saying I should go, because then I get marble. If I go over here, then I get marble, hides, but like I'm already in range of the gold, so then I'd be kind of stepping on my own foot. Why can't I build over here? Can I not build over here? But this would be in range of, if I did this, that'd be in range of the horses. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess the point is that they want me to get this marble. The dyes. What's up, Noah? I guess I don't need the salt. I could come up here and then that would be fine. I don't need the salt.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Let's see where we're going to be going here. Do we want gold over culture? Are we ready to go more towards gold? I think that this is going to be something that we do as soon as we have some more cities. Once we have some more settlements, then this will make more sense. Priesthood would make more sense. Narrative choice. Triumphant Envoy presents Queen Himiko with a gift from a new ally. Enough bronze mirrors that every wall would reflect her visage. We can do display the mirrors in good faith, or we can send a gift in return. So we can do plus 50 gold. Or influence. The gold is infinitely more useful, I think. Influence, that's like 2 turns of influence, whereas it's like 9 turns of gold. Narrative choice as well. Okay. Have a settlement adjacent to a mountain, or settlement with 10 population, or it's just a mountain. Call of the mountain. So this is saying I could build right here adjacent to a mountain. It's asking me to go adjacent to a mountain. So I mean I could go right here. That would still be in range of that. Yeah, I mean I would still be in range of all the resources I would want, and then I would also get 50 science for it. Call of the mountain. This is, I guess, a Greek thing because because of Olympus. Have a settlement with 10 population, or a settlement adjacent to mountain. I think I'm gonna go for this one, for this quest, because I'm gonna get it real soon. I'm gonna get it real soon. What civic do I want? +2 food in all settlements wouldn't be the worst. Discipline, Code of Laws gives us merchants. Merchants are really good. We can improve trade relations after we do that too. Yeah, we could go for discipline. Let's go for discipline. Let's choose our pantheon. We have 1 pantheon belief. We could do +3 influence on the altar. It's not a terrible decision. Is there anything here that altar receives +1 adjacency for mountain and natural wonders? I mean, that would be good for out here, but not really. Altar receives a +1 happiness. No, I talked about that. Culture on quarters and settlements with an altar. Food on farms, pastures, plantations. Gold. Culture, food, gold, happiness, production, and science on the altar. I think I'm gonna say the influence, city patron goddess. That way I can get some. That way I can, you know, do some more stuff. So we're friendly to what's this guy's name again? Eben? We're friendly with Eben now, so that's actually getting me some more science. That's getting me four additional science because now we're being nice to each other. So why does he like me? Support endeavor with another leader. Endeavor with another leader. Yep. Cool. Support an endeavor with another leader. Okay, so we're working on it. We just got to be a little bit friendlier. We could do. I don't think I want to do open borders or anything, but we're getting there. This scout can head up here. Oh, you... Okay, well, I don't have sailing yet, so I can't even go past there. That would be nice if I did.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
So we can get codices now. We have the ability to get libraries. How expensive is it to buy a library? A lot. It's a lot. Okay, so we're training settlers. We could do Great Steel. That's not... I mean, doesn't really seem like the right play right now. We could do libraries soon. Altar soon wouldn't be the worst either, but I think library into altar. Well... Greek poet begins composing an epic work about war and conflict. Many enjoy his work, but some prefer a more adventurous tale. We could do culture or science. I'm gonna say probably science. We can go towards codices here, or we could go towards irrigation, sailing. I think I'm gonna go towards... I mean, sailing seems like a good call, but no. Irrigation... We can get... I think the codex here is probably one of the most important things. Currency wouldn't be a terrible decision either. Go into the mastery. 6 turns to get an additional science buff. Yeah. Or do we want to do... Animal husbandry. I mean, I have camps and woodcutters and pastures, so, like, animal husbandry seems like a better call for the moment. Let's go for the science. That'll take off a turn or so. Hopefully these guys don't just straight up attack me here. They probably will. Okay, so I'm basically waiting for sailing on this scout. Unless I want to go down this way. They are attacking me. Why is Samarkand all mad at me now? Samarkand shouldn't be mad at me. Choose a celebration. Plus 20% science? Yeah, that makes sense. We can get an additional, like, 4 science-ish. Then we can also get our gold for settlements. Nice. Huh? Yeah, only science-ish. So we know where we're going. We're going to head over here. I guess I'm just going to wait up here for... We can search. See if we see any other discoveries. I don't see any other discoveries. I mean, there's this one up here, but it requires sailing to go up there. What's up?
I've come to annoy you.
You've come to annoy me? You're not annoying me. So, the person I'm playing as right now is the don't be mean to me person.
Okay.
Himiko? Yeah. So my whole thing here is that I am trying to be helpful and nice to all of the other civilizations because I get science bonuses whenever I'm nice to them.
Good morning. If you're hearing my voice right now, my name is Mrs. Taro, Julie Zard, whatever you want to call me. I'm here to tell you, you need to take your medication, you
caged
neuro-spicy
bird.
little gremlin.
Watches
And also,
butterflies.
if you're holding
with
coffee,
envy.
black tea, or an energy drink, where's your water? Where is it? Where is it? Go get it. PKO, go drink your water, or else. Or else I'll do the cringy voice. The uwu voice. Yeah, don't make me do it. Go drink your water. Go on. This is going to be me in 2 days at 5 a.m. Drinking water? I hope so. No, he means drinking water. He means drinking water. I was going to drink water, but now that you told me to do it, I'm not going to do it.
I don't want you to. Don't do the voice. Okay, don't do the voice.
Please drink your water, please. It's my one thing that I bring to this stream is I'd make people drink water. Please don't take that away from me.
What? Now you're just shaming them? Okay. Coastal Oedipus out there too. I get weirded out about people who ask for posture checks and hydration checks. Why? What's weird about it? What's weird about it? Speaking of hydrate checks, we play Song of Storms to make me hydrate.
I'll be nice. Listen, I tell people to hydrate. Oh, thank you for following, Hans. I appreciate that. I mean, Brennan, we appreciate that. Thank you. They like control? No. So I do it. I come and I remind people to do it because me, myself, and I forget to drink water. Like, I have actually ended up in the hospital from dehydration because I forget to drink water so bad. It's true. So, like, that's why I tell people, like, I come on here every morning and I remind people because I used to be that kind of person that would forget to take my medication and I wouldn't drink my water, and unfortunately that put me in the hospital. So, water tasted good this morning. I knew I was in trouble. See, like, that's the thing, is a lot of people don't realize that your body triggers a hunger reflex when you're dehydrated because they're trying to get moisture from however it can. So, like, you might feel hungry sometimes, but you're not actually hungry. You might just be thirsty, but you don't feel thirsty because your body has sent so many I'm thirsties, and you ignore them, or you get distracted, or this, that, and the third. And then it's like, okay, well, we like food, right? So let me send the hunger signal instead and see if I can get water that way. Now, I give you a hard time, Julie, but my water bottle has a Brita filter in it, and it's almost always with me. Good. I love to hear that. But, like, this was for the Dan dude on the TikToks. And the Tiki Takis. Now I understand. I saw it differently from other streams. My bad. Yeah, so, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, Twitch specifically, my opinion, I don't know if this is true, but my opinion on it, based off of the fact that it's one of the default redeems that they give you, is just because, hi, Tyler, just because it's just so much of a common thing to get so focused on whatever you're doing when you're streaming. You know, it's you know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, having people like remind you and like make a sound to kind of like bring you out of
Close to the
whatever you're
western
like
side,
hyper focusing
there is
on,
the dried
it
and
like helps
frozen
with
carcass
you know,
of a
keeping
leopard.
people healthy, you know, because
No
we do
one
need
has
water. And
explained
a lot of
what the
people who are
leopard was
streaming,
seeking at
they
that
drink
altitude.
coffee, they're drinking what are they called, energy drinks, like, you know, one of the, you know, like one of the big things you see from people who are getting like sponsored by like energy drinks, like Bang Energy is like a huge one. You know, you're seeing a lot of gamers who are getting like all of these like sponsorships from like things that are for energy and not necessarily for hydration. I want my hamster water bottle. Bro, me too. Me too. Or the streamer made the sound song of storms and never redeemed a hydrate prior.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. Is like you gotta like you gotta drink water. You gotta remind people to drink water. I think it's a great thing when people do have like redeems. Love your vids, brother. Keep up the good work. We love you, random citizen. But yeah, so like, yeah, sometimes I feel like it can seem kind of like you're controlling the streamer, but really I feel like it's only for their benefit that you remind them to keep themselves hydrated and healthy. And that's why I return the favor to you guys every morning. I come in here and I ask you to take your medications, your vitamins, make sure you have some water on you. And I remind you, and I you know, yeah, just make sure you got that thing on you. Gotta keep you strapped. Gotta keep you strapped for the day. I like it when Julie tells me what. Oh my gosh, Jill. Just stop. Oh gosh. Thanks, Mom. Whoa. You're welcome, child. Thusly you need it with your gremlin brain. Terra is terraforming? You can terraform in this? Oh. They're so cute. Look at them. The horsies. That's so cool. Reminded me to take my vitamin C. See, that's the thing. Is like making sure, like especially if you're people like me, who I like the sun burns me like whenever I go outside. You know, make sure you take your vitamin D. You know, you gotta make sure you're taking you're getting vitamin C somehow. Make sure you're getting, you know, zinc and everything else. There's not a lot of things that actually provide zinc in food. Like, you know, make sure you're getting those vitamins, especially if you're kind of like, no hate, me myself. I'm getting up there. I say I'm getting up there, but like I'm only 27, but like also like that's kind of when you got to start introducing vitamins. So like get that multivitamin, you know? You don't want to get that B12, get that D, you know? Come on. D vitamin. It's not the first time I've said some out of pocket shit. At least he isn't terrible. Don't say 27 like it's old. I just turned 27 last. So like I say I'm old because I've raised 3 kids already. Not my kids, but like my siblings. So I feel like I'm like 40 or 50, but I'm only 27. But yeah, so that's my excuse for saying 27 is old. 27 is not old. Zinc cures all disease. That's not a pirate joke, is it? No, that's scurvy. That's not even, that's the vitamin C that does that, right? At least you don't look 50 like... He doesn't look 50. You do. You do. I want to say 110%. 110%. Especially when you start getting that salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. With age. Oh. W. Like, all things though, guys. Like, Brendan is my favorite person, dude. My favorite. I love you. Y'all, he is like the most patient, the most kind, I'm sorry. I've just been feeling really lovey-dovey lately. I don't know if it's because I miss you, but like it's true. It's like honestly, I'm so love you. The thing from the Addams Family. We need a Julie sock puppet. Drink your wawas. Or drink your wawas. Anybody else remember that show from like way back in the day? Where it's like a little hand and they have like little eyeballs on it. And it's like, you know? Anybody else remember that? Or am I crazy? Sometimes like old shows from like my childhood just feel like fever dreams until I see some kind of like media of it. And I'm like, oh good, I wasn't the only one who got to see that. I feel like that was on Nickelodeon. I feel like it was on... Maybe. I think it was like Umi. Wasn't it like Umi or something like that? Ubi! Ubi! There it is. Ubi. I knew it. See? I'm not the only one that had that fever dream. Ubi! No. It's Ubi! And that was a kid. It was like a kid and his name was Ubi. And he was like... And his dad had like a mustache. It was cute. Watching stupid stuff like Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That's not even how you spell cyber. What's that? Oh, yeah. Okay, but Cold Lyoko was the GOAT, dude. Cold Lyoko was so good. Did you watch Cold Lyoko? See? Right? It was good, right? Dude, it was so good. It was so good. Cold Lyoko. Wait, Cold Lyoko was French? You know? So is, what is it called? The Miraculous Ladybug? That's French too. Not gonna lie, show slaps. It does. I've watched it. But also, real talk though, Bluey, okay? Bluey is goated with the sauce and more. Dude, like, come on. Anybody who's ever seen Bluey, you can't tell me you didn't sit down and watch that rest of that episode. You can't tell me you didn't. It's just so good. Sucks you in. My ass. For those who don't know, there is somebody who's called Sloth Ass on Twitch, and I've claimed them as mine. They are my ass. Estoy aquí? What does that mean? I'm here? That's what that means? Listen, ass. Use English. The Move Away episode? Dude, no. The one with the, Why does her Spanish sound good, though? They found out. Oh, no. I don't speak Spanish. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's not in my blood. She's Hispanic. Oh, no. They found out. Oh, no. Yeah, but,
The fuck?
What, your relationship will decrease by 60 over 10 turns.
Harold Summer? That's me.
Why? Why is she being mean to you? Why? Why? Why is she being bitch?
Sympathy in that. Sympathy.
The hand. She's so sassy. The hand on the hip and the meat. What the frick?
And then she wants to start festivals, you bitch. Sure.
What the heck? Man, I can speak a little Spanish, but please do not ask me to write it. Yeah, I mean, I can, like, read it, sort of. That's the thing, is, like, Spanish is, you know, fuck you, but also you want to hang out? True. True, that's literally what she just did. I hate you, but also, you want to chill? Netflix and chill? And then get the fuck out? But yeah, so... But yeah, the blue... Who's this guy? Who is this creep? He's so creepy looking. What the heck in the Rumpelstiltskin? Oh, did he really? What?
Century political treatise written by Italian diplomat, philosopher, political theorist Niccolo Machiavelli in the form of a realistic instruction guide for new princes. The prince shocked many readers by assuming that immoral acts are justifiable if they achieve political glory. That's him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No wonder he looks like such a douche canoe.
His playstyle is supposed to be, you're allowed to be mean to people. That's his whole thing. Which sucks because Harriet Tubman and Machiavelli, in the game where I want to be nice to people, fucking sucks when I'm gonna be nice to them. Huh.
Looks like that guy that's actually a virgin but tells everybody he gets bitches. Like, that's what he looks like. Like, he looks like he runs around and he's like, oh yeah, I slept with that blonde last night. Oh my gosh, she was so tight, you know? And then, like, actually he just goes home and cries. Like, that's what he looks like.
Why she just described me is crazy. Himiko in Civ 6 was a hero, not a leader. I like the change. Yeah, so was Benjamin Franklin and Harriet Tubman and what? And that's kind of what they ended up doing. They tried to make a lot of them a lot more. You know, they wanted to make a lot of the leaders, great people leaders in this game, since you know you're not stuck to one civilization. Because they are leaders in some way, like they're leaders in yeah, like movement leaders, yeah. So some of them are actually like leaders of their people.
Yeah.
But they wanted to make that change in this game because every other game they had it so that you would be like, say if you were Augustus Caesar, you would be the Roman Empire from ancient era all the way to the future. So in this game, the Roman Empire doesn't exist in modern times. It's only in the age of antiquity. So that means that, you know, you could be Augustus Caesar, you could be Rome at the start, but then you evolve into a different civilization. So with this game, they took a little bit more liberty to, you know, make movement leaders instead of just civilization leaders be the ones to lead the civilization because just they could, because it wasn't like static with one civilization anymore. Let's build some fortifications and say fuck off. Why not? He's not the one for the US. Harriet Tubman's also for the US. George Washington, I think, was in was in probably like one of the earlier Civ games, right?
So there's different.
George Washington Civilization game. Was there one where he was? I think he was in Civ. Yeah, he was in Civ 5. There was, so it was Teddy Roosevelt last game, so Civ 6. It was George Washington in Civ 5. Have you won in all your saves yet? I won, so I fucked around. I found out in my first one, and I ended up progressing the age all the way to the end, and I lost from a points victory, like 5 turns away from giving myself, from instead giving myself a science victory. So I just wanted to see what would happen. I would have won in that one, but last one I absolutely like destroyed the game. I was making 2,000 of every resource except for influence. You know,
80 miles in length, which was to separate the barbarians from the Romans.
have to wait like 2 more days, but can you transport units between cities like in Civ 6? You mean like instantly? No. No. Okay, so we have masonry. We can build monuments now. This is going to be a mining town more than likely because of all the mountains.
You can choose it.
Yeah, there are towns in this game. There are towns and cities. When you found a settlement, it starts as a town, and then you can invest money into it to make it a city, which is sometimes not the right call.
And
So you see how this one's actually done. This gives me extra bonuses for getting like writing too, but there is no more in writing. This is actually just it for the plus signs. Those are like passive bonuses. So like if I was to be like back here, like I get the embarkation bonus that lets it so my land units can just traverse coastal terrain.
oh, this is.
No, the plus is that like from when you research it, that's a passive bonus you get. But give up on tutorials, only watching good streamers like this. Cheers. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to really to really get it just from tutorials.
Do the Star Trek? Yeah.
What?
Like a Star Trek movie.
You want to play Stellaris? Basically. It's not Star Trek, but it's all. I could play Stellaris with you. You want to play Stellaris? It's like Space Empire, Space Civilization. Look, Stellaris is
Dude, this suggests we play that. I'm like, it's $40.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah.
So this is Stellaris. I'll pop this open so that people can see it too.
Greetings, Argon. How good to meet you. I am Veer. My programming edition. Let me show you.
That's okay. So where's actual gameplay, please?
Do you dream of the
Here, so that's like a screenshot. Like it's all. And each of these star systems you can actually move in on, and they all have their own, like, harvestable planets or planetoids and whatnot. It would be a slow burn. You would have to really, really get used to it.
I'm not into space either, so.
Why'd you say Star Trek, then? You just want to live long and prosper? Okay. We can live long and prosper in Civ. Okay.
Did you?
We do actually have, I think we have like 3 Dans. No, it's still just the 2. It's just the 2. That's funny though. Dies immediately? That's true. I always die immediately. Let's go for irrigation. Or do we want to go for currency? I'm going to go for currency. We get baths and we get markets and stuff. Oh, hi, Dan. Meet Dan. Into open ocean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is also like the rivers. The rivers are also navigable. So like right here, like you can actually, like you can take your ship all the way up there if you wanted to. That's new to this game. Previous Civ games didn't have navigable rivers.
7, 8.
Fortification should be done now. And then there are like these little goodie huts that yeah, little goodie huts. So if you end up finding them, so like this one's a coastal edifice. That's my scout, which, yes, that is a puppy. It's on my boat. Why can't I zoom in more? That's already pretty zoomed. I mean, there's probably going to be mods that let you zoom in more. But, like, when you pick this up, it gives you a choice of what to get. So blacksmiths at the Seaside Forge have taken to using salt brine to quench their metal. Traders will clamor for this superior steel, and you can either get, like, production and science, or you can choose, like, gold and stuff. What am I going to do? I kind of want the gold. So I'm going to take the gold. I got the gold. You just let it slow burn. It's not that bad when you get used to it. I want a monument, but that's gonna take a little while. You should do a granary. Have fun. Miss Harriet Tubman needs to stop fucking denouncing me. Why is she being a bitch? I don't think we need the marble yet. I think we go for another farm. Hello, what's up, Clara? Haven't played Civilization in 25 years, loved it so much. Yeah, she's difficult to please in my experience. Harriet Tubman wants to declare war with you, is the thing. She's militaristic, and, like, look at this. Like, her whole thing is that she gets, like, a 50% discount on initiating espionage against you. So she wants to spy on you. She gets extra war support for people declaring war on her. And she likes people that declare war. It's like... it's crazy. Granary tip on a non-producing tile, right? Like a factory-ish. So I put that on my... so I put that on my capital. Or my city hall here. Because you have 2 slots for an urban district. Each urban district has 2 slots for buildings. So I have currently a granary and the city hall there. Which the granary is going to give me extra bonuses to my to my farms. Doesn't sound like the Harriet Tubman that we've come to know and love. Well, Harriet Tubman taught in schools is different than Harriet Tubman full history, you know? Because, like, isn't Harriet Tubman also, like, she did a lot of work on the Underground Railroad, but didn't she also do stuff in the Civil War? Which is why she has a gun. Also in Civ, Gandhi's the most violent person. Not in this Civ. Gandhi doesn't exist in this Civ. Alright, well my scout is basically done. I mean, I can go up here, but I'm not really gonna see anything else. 2 different eras. Let me see. Alright, Summon was a Union spy, scout, nurse, and cook. So, did a lot of work in the Civil War as well, for the Union. Working on this. We gotta get like a Can I get my hoplite out of here and then just buy another one? I don't have another one, is the thing. Okay. My hoplite. They're attacking me directly instead of attacking my hoplite. It's weird. Is the fishies working? Is it not? Did it close? It must have crashed at some point. How many playthroughs have you done? This is my third. Lurkbait should be good now. Yeah, there you go. This is my third now. I'm doing a... So my first one was just kind of figuring things out with Benjamin Franklin. My second one was completely dominating using Revolutionary Napoleon. And now I'm trying to be a people pleaser as Himiko. Thanks for the gold. This is Machiavelli too? Working on diplomacy? Yeah. What's up, Jose?
Ako si Jose Rizal. Makata. Pintor. Revolucionario.
We'll be nice to him. How many hours per game? It's like 12 hours per like full, like every including every era. It comes out to about 4 hours, like 3 to 5 hours per era, per age, and there are 3 ages per game. My favorite win condition so far? I would say they're all pretty fun actually. I don't think I have a favorite. All 4 of them are pretty cool. All 4 of them are pretty cool. Let's have some festivals. Support it? Hell yeah. War or nothing? Definitely not. Not what I'm trying to go for. We can get our horses now. That's gonna actually be a decent buff here. My infantry units. Why are these... How's my hoplite not taking damage here? Yeah, we'll support this. Get some extra happiness. We can build some walls, or we can build our monument. Why don't we have the opportunity to build the Oracle? Where's the Oracle supposed to be? Or am I... I'm working on getting the Oracle available to me now. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm going to build a monument. What does the Oracle actually require if I was to open this up? Oracle requires being built on rough terrain. So I have rough terrain right there, so I can build that there. That's fine. Rough terrain up here as well. We can build our monument up here, and then that also gives us these other 2 tiles for rough terrain if we wanted to build up there. That way we can put Parthenon right next to it as well. Wouldn't be a terrible decision. Let's do that. Do you enjoy the game, or do they leave out a lot of content for future expansions like usual? I think the base game's awesome. I really enjoy the base game, actually. I mean, I'm sure that they're going to do a lot of fun stuff for expansion at some point. Would you play online against others? I really don't like waiting for people. That's my biggest problem, is I don't like waiting for people. District defenses. Well, we're gonna have to take that guy out. Thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Celebration, I think I want... Yeah, I still just want more science. We also get another social policy slot. I don't really have that many social policies. I feel like this guy's just gonna attack me. Oh, he has a scout that's closer to him, actually. Let me do a search. anywhere else that I can see has discoveries. I don't see any coastal discoveries. I don't see any... Something I would like for them to add back into the game is giving you notifications about the goodie huts that are in your range or that you can see. Because not seeing the goodie huts is, I feel like, very detrimental. Like, if you're right there with a goodie hut, I feel like you should be able to see it. Love the Zelda sound again? Yeah, it's every time anybody, like, follows or subs or anything. We want to do gold, so we can purchase buildings. Yeah, a little bit easier. Sounds like the right call. Brickyard would be okay. That gets me a little bit of extra gold. How much do I have? I can specialize this town now. What's this town look like? Mining town? This town kind of looks like a mining town. We have a lot of woodcutters. Yeah, I'm going to say mining town. Give me some extra gold. And then we can build out into... We only have 5 food right now. We should definitely get this farm first then. Did they fix so you can name the cities? They haven't done any updates yet. I think that they're planning on doing like an update the day before the game launches. If I had to guess, that's what I would do if I was them. I would assume that anything that they're planning on fixing, I don't think that it makes sense to update it right now. I feel like they should just wait until right before the game is released, you know what I mean? Because at that point, might as well. Yeah, I need some more time to do endeavors. Makes sense. What else do you think they'll fix? Immediately? Just game-breaking bugs. Because realistically, there's like, I don't know if they're gonna make it so that you can name your cities immediately. That's probably something that will come in. Like, that seems like a pretty low priority thing. I would say that, because realistically, yeah, it's fun, but is it really necessary to the experience of the game? I wouldn't say so. I think that there are a couple of areas, there are a couple times where you can soft lock yourself. Just from like the narrative options kind of breaking your breaking the game a little bit. But I've only run into those. I've only run into one soft lock, and I've only ever heard one other person run into a soft lock, so it's not like it's game breaking to the point where I wouldn't want to play it. It's just something that, you know, would be a little bit more important to fix is something that's a soft lock. Combat strength in fortified districts. So just the theology one, that's good. That's the only one that I've run into. Is just the one where theology broke it. But then the weird thing is like I went back to theology a little bit later, and it was completely fine. I don't know what ended up working to make it different. But I then was able to just able to go for it at that point. I just get my theology belief. Everybody else had it. I don't know. I don't know. VR trailer, I think it said. What do you mean VR? What do you mean? Really? Play it in VR? That seems like something I wouldn't necessarily be interested in. At all. But sure. But I can't imagine that they're working on anything else to be fixed other than bugs on day one.
When I was young,
because realistically, I don't think
money
that I
was
don't
the
think it's
most
that big of a
important
deal.
thing in life.
Like name changing, sure. Add that in at some point. Navigation. Lighthouses could be cool. VR Civ sounds so unnecessary, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's like, why? It's so silly. Gardens. Eh. Can't wait to play. It's been a fun time so far. Alright, so, I mean, we could level up our hoplites if we go bronze working. I don't think that's super duper necessary, though. We could go for another codex. Wait, but I do have space for another codex, so that's good. We could go market. We can go bath for some extra food. Bath, build that right here. The so far sounds so ominous. I say so far for a lot of stuff. He doesn't like me yet? Why not? See, I like that Eben likes me. Now this... Not a fan. I don't like that she denounced me. That's not cool. The "Are you mad at me" run? I mean, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's really what I'm doing. I'm trying to find everybody. I'm trying to be nice to everybody. You say that's true a lot? That's true. +5 trade route range for every city-state you're... Lapis Lazuli? Are you Terraguild on the purple app? No, it's right on the screen. Terraguild TV. Emporium doesn't sound like the right call. Lapis Lazuli is probably the best thing here for me. I get +4 production. Yeah, that seems like the right call. We'll get probably Tampos at some point, but from another city-state. Is my boy Harald in this game? No. They took away a lot of the actual, like, civilization. There aren't very many civilization leaders. There are movement leaders, pretty much, in this game. So, like, there's Harriet Tubman and Ben Franklin, and there's... I mean, I guess Machiavelli technically is, yeah, a ruler. You know, Tri-Kingdom Come? Maybe at some point. It's not necessarily, like, on my list of things that I need to do. But I never played the first one, so diplomatic attribute point, that sounds really good. We get influence per age on the palace. Yeah. Or happiness. I think I'm gonna go happiness or influence though. Machiavelli was an advisor, was he? Was he? Okay. Now, we can, if we wanted to, start to work towards another independent. I kind of want to know what's up here. Oh, actually, this is getting attacked up here. Maybe I want to buy another... No, I'm not going to buy another hoplite. I should be able to just deal with this, honestly. Build an altar. Where do I want to build an altar? Do I want to build an altar on this? Wait, do we already have an altar? We're building a bath. We already have an altar, I guess. So I do. It's right there. Altar's the same in both places. Build it right here. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, we're working on a bath? I thought that I wanted to work on the oracle. Whoops. Let me plop this right up here. We'll work on that as soon as we can. 17. Best bug fix I saw was that the yields on the leaders, you can see them without having to menu it. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good one, is being able to see like how other people are doing too. Because I can actually I can weigh myself up to how everyone else is doing here. I have a lot more influence. It's interesting that you can see their overall happiness and their settlement limit too. I have fortifications. Do we just want to attack? Respond to diplomatic action. Support? Yeah, I'll support this. Give me some extra food. Yeah, absolutely. In towns? Sure. Sure. Wait this out. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stay on the defensive. Right? Yeah, I think I'll just stay on the defensive. They can keep attacking me. The slinger is basically like nothing anyway. This town's unhappy. I don't know what Harriet Tubman's doing to her people, but she's making them unhappy. I have a lot of influence. Do I want to... I don't think I have the ability to do anything right now. I need to do some more endeavors, though. Need to be allied to start this. Relationship's not good enough to ally. I would like to start an alliance, that way we can have a friend of Wei at some point. Can you use your culture to convert others' towns? Influence? You can use influence to, like if I was over here, then I could incorporate a city-state into my, civilization. You can also help like promote city-states growth and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Like if you really, really wanted to, you could just make a city-state super powerful. That way they'll love you forever. Do we want the incense? Incense is extra science. Incense is extra science. That's a city one. We can move this over to Knossos, and then we go over to incense in the city. That gets us up to 8.7. Machiavelli's been very nice to me. I appreciate the endeavors that they've been trying to do here. Is it much different to Civ 6? It's much different to every Civ. This is a very, very different game to the others. Let's start an endeavor here. These guys like me. These guys already like me. I'm gonna try to get Machiavelli to like me even more. Let's do a research collaboration, my guy. Accept it? That's alright. That's fine. That's alright. Intrigued and coy? I mean, yeah, but it's whatever. Warrior. I need more hoplites. I need some more money, so that way I can take those guys out. These guys right here, definitely gotta befriend these guys, because this is ridiculous. Can't wait. Me and two other buddies planning a game Tuesday night. Yeah, it's been a good time so far. Are they just attacking with the slinger? They are. How much do I need in order to purchase a hoplite? 400? Oh, no. I need 120. 120 for a tier 1 hoplite. Okay. I want to go take that guy out, but I don't want to leave my town defenseless. but I need the money. Can I get some military aid or something? No, I think I need a different civic for that. I think if I... it sucks because it takes 3 turns to get out there. So, like, by that point, it's like... what's a man to do? Go through the warriors, I guess? I have 1 more turn until I can buy another hoplite. Oh, they swapped out the
When I
slinger.
was young,
Cool.
I thought that money was the most.
We got another codex, which is great. Get some additional science going. I guess we start working towards bronze working, huh? Yeah. Diplomatic action. Wants to open borders? Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Why does it feel like I'm finishing Ages before I come close to finishing any of the technologies? Probably because you are... Probably because you're not focusing enough on science. When you have enough of a science focus, you get over to future tech probably... like, maybe 10 turns before maybe you get the opportunity to get future tech if you're like crazy on science. But if you're not crazy on science, you're not going to reach future tech. But you get caught up on science on the techs when you move into the next stage. So it's not like it's that big of a problem. I want to befriend these guys, so I need to actually go see them up there. Is this guy just gonna attack me? No? What city am I growing? This one? I don't think I want specialists yet, do I? Camels could be good. The gold up here. Cool, thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we could go for specialists. Do I want to? That's minus food, that's minus happiness, but that is plus culture and science. Why would you wait on specialists? Because it takes food and happiness. And if you end up removing your... So it's a double-edged sword. You lose food and you get more maintenance cost, but it gives you some really good buffs, which I think is probably worth it right now. Because none of my other tiles are really all that useful. So I'll go there. Okay, so we have an adjacent hoplite there. Just a matter of trying to figure out whether or not the growth was more important or not. I also have Machiavelli having that happy picture. He looks creepy. Everybody else just looks nice. Nice smile, creepy smile. I know you guys can't really see that very well on the other platform. Actually, I can show you right here. There you go. Mobile platform, you can see it right there. Creepy smile. I don't like him. I don't like him. We got to get up here so we can actually see them. This scout's definitely going to die. I don't think I need the scout right now anyway, so it's not really going to bother me if he dies. But I guess I can pull him away. Does he have a unit maintenance cost? No, so I guess there's no problem in having him there. I need some merchants. Grow town. We're gonna do. We could do extra gold. Extra gold would be good. How is it? Drop Civ for Stellaris. Is Civ 7 more granular like Stellaris is? What do you mean, like micromanagey? They took the direction of removing micromanagement, but it has a lot of the narrative options that Stellaris has. So like whenever they're like the narrative events that pop up where you have like a choice of what to do, like there's stuff like that on like a like a smaller scale than Stellaris has. But it's not like as micromanagey as something like Stellaris would be. If that's what you're checking for. I can barely keep up with Stellaris though. Honestly, like Stellaris is hardly for the average gamer, I'd say. What about internal government policies? No, they don't have shit like that. There are social policies that give you bonuses and buffs, but it's not stuff like that. No. There are sanctions. The diplomacy system, you can do espionage and sanctions now. Like if you wanted to hinder them in some way, you could do that diplomatically instead.
The essence of all beings is the earth.
Fair enough, Civ's amazing, but definitely more approachable than something like Stellaris or Warhammer. Absolutely. Absolutely more approachable. Stellaris is like when you're really feeling like you need some more grittiness to your 4X game. On to diplomatic action. Want to trade maps? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yep, we'll do some festivals. I feel like this is not going to end in my favor. And they are just resting. Maybe I actually want to do this. Yep, that sounds like a better idea. Let's befriend that one. And then over the course of the next 30 turns, they'll befriend me. Local festival. We could do some local festivals, Harriet. You want to do some local festivals so we can be friends? Support it? You're all over the place. Ladies all over the place. That's crazy. Diplomatic attribute point. Cool. In her bronze mirror, Himiko sees a world beneath her influence. This is no longer a vision. It's the reflection of her power spreading without hindrance. Cool. All over the place. Towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions or befriend independent. I'm going to say this is probably the way I want to go. Because this I already have. I already get it for free. So befriending independent seems like the right play. Social policy slot is something I could work towards eventually. But yeah. Get some extra befriending. I want people to be nice to me. And I want this to, wait, so here's fortifications here, and then we can just rest. I want these guys to, oh, okay, so actually that does help. I have 60, it takes 67 influence to boost this instead. That's cool. Which I think 2 per turn should make it 20 turns now. Yeah, cool. That's worth it. That's worth it. How much does it cost for me to go? It takes 114 now. It's like 6 turns. That's actually not bad at all. Why are there only... Okay, so I can also befriend this one. I think that will be the right play. I want some more culture. I was hoping to find some more... There's a science one here. I mean, they already have a suzerain. Damn. What's up, Smiles? We're playing the people pleaser run this time around.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Trade relations, merchants. My specialty? Yeah, but Harriet Tubman was being a bitch. We almost made it so that she was she almost became so mean to me that we could have gone to war, but she's not ready to declare war on me, so that's good. All right, so do we want Greek civilization here? We can do a Parthenon. Good morning, early thoughts on the game? I wouldn't even really say early. I've been playing, I have like 30 hours in the game, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Doesn't matter if they're bitches, you must be kind? I suppose so. I suppose so. Parthenon gives +2 influence if placed on rough terrain. Ageless as well. +1 culture for each adjacent wonder. We're going to be building the Oracle, so we're getting closer to what we want to do. Do we want to buy something here? Yeah, we could get a granary. Granary would be good. Make that grow. Do I want to turn this into a mining town or what? I have 2 plantations. I'm going to have another plantation there and another plantation there, and I'm actually going to be growing out into the farms. So maybe this is actually a farming town. This could be a farming town. Merchant, we can go to Wasset. Is that where we want to go? Yeah, we could. I mean, that would also help. That would also help us with our issues with Harriet Tubman. They probably like us a little bit more. You want to get factories within 20 turns? Factories within 20 turns of the modern era? I wouldn't say factories within 20 turns. It's a little difficult to do that. You need to have a lot of science to make that happen, but it's I suppose it's possible. It's just really hard. 8 more turns until they're friendly. It's one of the objectives. I don't know how it's possible. I'm probably going to be able to do it this run because I'm doing a lot of science. Since I'm doing so much science, it's probably going to be something I can do. I don't need City Guard, but I suppose I will. Because I don't need sight. Coordinated attack. 5 factories in 20 turns. Oh, yeah. I was able to do that. It's possible if you buy them. It's possible if you buy them. How do you get the game early? With the Deluxe or Founders Edition. I had enough money generation. I had that quest, and I did that my last run through. How do you get that? It's 100 for the Deluxe Edition, and it's 130 for the Founders Edition. It's just something else you buy, but it's only 2 days early at this point. Might be better off to wait if you're not interested in the DLCs. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. Couldn't generate enough science. Well done. Yeah, it's something that you don't really want to. I guess you just weren't really Pushing for factories. Amphitheater could be a good call. Villa gives influence. I do like that. Engineering versus ancient bridge here. Culture for culture buildings. I'm gonna say production buildings. No, I'm gonna say we go towards the wheel for the villa for some extra influence. I want to start befriending this independent as well. That way they don't attack me anymore. What would you say the most fun way to win is? Honestly, they're all fun. I think they're all fun. I've never really been too much of a military guy, but I think in this game military is actually kind of fun as well. Logistics, we could do logistics, get some extra gold, or we could go for +5 yields to all yields in a settlement when stationed in a district. Yeah, I mean, it could be good. I'm going to say Zeal. I kind of want to check out the leadership path. So land units within command radius can be upgraded as if in friendly territory. That's cool. Plus 50% reduction to commanders' recovery time. Combat strength for all units attacking in coordinated attack. Wait, +5 combat strength to all units in coordinated attack? That's crazy. Combat strength for this commander when defending. Okay. And combat strength for all units when using focus fire. I see. So leadership, it doesn't really actually seem all that useful. Maybe we don't need commendation points. Commendation's probably not super duper useful here. We could do Zeal soon, but let's do Quartermaster. Get some extra gold. Military's been great. Can actually pump out armies and movement, and it's great with the commanders. Yeah, for sure. I think that this is this is probably the most fun that I've had with military. Why are they pillaging me? That's so mean. 6 turns until you're nice to me and you're going and pillaging me. I gave you influence. I was about to say I gave them money, but I didn't. Do I want the saw pit with a brickyard? I don't know. I suppose. Could place it on here. Or I could wait for my, I have a bath being built too. Tara, what did you do wrong? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Roman antiquity was a blast? Yeah, for sure. Is it better than 6? It's different. Some people might not like it. Oh, I think the blizzard came in and killed my other hoplite. I think that's what happened. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. I'm in the boat that likes it. I need to come back and upgrade this one. Repair my farm because that guy's a dick. Six now and when it was released are two very different games too. That's true. This is true. This is very, very true. Got that guy. So I'm sure that Civ 7 will also have moments like that where, you know, it's going to be very different after you, after they release some DLCs too. I don't know, like, what they're going to be doing. It would be interesting. It would be interesting to see.
Grains of sand on the beach and
We
measure
got
the
the
sea.
Oracle.
I understand the speech.
Think
of
they'll
the
add a
dumb.
4th age? Maybe a
Hear the
maybe a future
voices.
era. Maybe. I don't think they would, but it's possible. What Civ opinion would people get most mad at you for?
If you think that I rely on
If I said that Civ 5
then
sucked.
all Greece is not sufficient.
It's not an opinion I have. It's just one that would get people mad. some extra culture. Do you want to do more culture, or do we want to do happiness? How close am I to next happiness? It's actually, the culture's probably more useful anyway. Do I want to go towards... I kind of want to go towards the culture for every city-state Ulysses right now. What's up, Laura? Yeah, we're good. We can do that. We have our oracle there, and we have some rough terrain there. Can build the Parthenon. I can't build there anymore because I accidentally. I wish I could trade this one tile over to my other town. That's one thing I do miss about other games, is being able to do that. They should add that back. They should add that back. Parthenon's 400. I could just build it. Or I could go... Petra? No, I don't think Petra would be good anywhere here. Hanging Gardens? The workers, for me, I get why you don't mind them being gone, but I really liked them, and the toggle between automating them was a good option on both sides. I think they took away the option to automate them in... well, so that's the thing, is like... I didn't like automating them. Because if you automate them, then they'll do shit you don't want them to do. But here, this is basically like having a worker without having a worker. Without having to worry about barbarians taking them and having to go rebuild with a worker. You can just go buy you can just buy it. It's cutting out a lot of the nonsense, you know what I mean? So, +2 gold on the Parthenon for each city-state you're a suzerain of. Unique quarter. Are you supposed to build in the same district? Okay, so that's what I want to be doing. Workers in Civ 6 were horrible though. I was okay with it, but I hear what you're saying. Let's build the Parthenon. Sure. I don't want to be allies with anybody. I mean, 25% could be a good buff, but I don't think that he's in any spot. He's in neutral with everybody else. You know, actually, if we are an alliance, that could just be good for us. Then we could do Friend of Way. 15 turns. Hey, you want to form an alliance? Accept it? Hell yeah. Awesome. Then next turn we can do Friend of Way. I can get 11 more science. So can he. That's awesome. These guys are about to be nice to me. What tips would you give to someone playing this version of the game for the first time? Be patient with the new mechanics. It's definitely a very, 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 very different game, and it's something that you just kind of have to play and get used to. It took me 2 full games to really like understand most of the changes, so I would assume that it would be the same for most others, like somewhere between 1 and 5 games to really like fully grasp everything. I would go for commerce goals on the first playthrough. Except for, so that's the weird thing, is like I didn't understand how factories worked at all in my first playthrough. My first run was like I could not fathom how factories worked. And I still think that ports are bugged because I haven't been able to build factories in distant lands settlements. Like, has anybody that's been playing this game, has anybody been able to actually make factories work in distant lands or across any water border, you know? If there's a coast between two pieces of land, Has anybody been able to make that work? Can I purchase anything over here? That would be useful to me. Brickyard. I've made them, just unsure as to how much they matter. The factories? Because the factory is like the commerce goal for, like the economic goal for the modern era. You cannot win economically without factories. I think we could afford another specialist. I'll do that. Just keep pushing for more science. How am I doing in comparison? I have 2.5 times as much science as most people, and we're a little bit ahead on culture. We're very ahead in influence, and we're pretty on par with gold. Cool.
Even a great
Got the wheel.
carpenter does not abandon his string.
Got the wheel. We have an altar here we can build next turn. You need to have them, just don't have big benefits. I was able to buy whatever I needed. Well, so the factory, the thing that I didn't understand about the factory was that you can have multiple of one type of that one type of resource in that town. So like if you wanted it to be a fish factory, then you set it to fish, and then you can have as many fish as you have in your empire in that one factory, so long as you have resource slots for it, which makes it way more beneficial. Get another codex this way. Like that didn't, like it makes fish? No, it doesn't make fish. It's, you set it to like a fish factory. Like if you set fish as the factory good, then you can put, then you unlock having fish throughout that entire town's. Like you could have, if you say you have 5 fish, you have 5 fish, you can put 5 fish in that one factory. You just have to assign it to the town, and I wasn't really understanding that. But now I do. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. We have some more land down here we can look at. I had that, just didn't think the factory benefits were that great. There is something to say. There is something to be said about just having goods in your towns in general. It allows you to have goods in the modern era, which is very important.
Of the few.
Change policies, 50% influence to initiating the Befriend Independent project. Yes. We'll do that one. And we'll do this one. Culture for every active endeavor sanction project that you started or supported. Wow. That's a lot. You know what? That's more important. That is way more important. Can we do... I would love to be... Oh, well, they are unfriendly with each other now. They are unfriendly with each other now. I don't like that. Can we have a research collaboration? Who do we want to do a research collaboration with? 55. I'm going to say... hostile towards Harriet Tubman. Honestly, I feel like everybody's going to be hostile towards Harriet Tubman. Support it? Hell yeah. Because like there are a lot of bonuses to your towns just from social policies, or for your towns and your settlement in general, for your social policies, and just having those resources in your towns make a huge difference. They make a huge difference. 7 turns until they're kind to me. How much? Oh, they straight up killed that one. Oh. Cool, I guess. There's somebody out there. I see. Gordium. They're already befriending it. Got it. I can't befriend somebody else's city-state. That kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess I'll have at least 3, right? I mean, I can also do this one. It just takes, what, 85? I can do that 2 turns from now? Yeah. We have a milestone here for codices. That's good. Yeah, we do need the codices, so sure, we need research. We need to research mathematics and academy. Curious, bud, I see you gaming on here almost every day if I'm scrolling. How long did it take you to make this your job? I have a job, but I do this every day because I want this to be I want this to be more than it is. I make a decent amount from my from my Twitch revenue and whatnot, but it's not enough. It's not enough
Even
yet.
a great carpenter.
But we're getting there. I think this year I might be able to bite the bullet and go for it sometime this year, if I had to guess. Do we want to do? Civilization games have always been great. First one I played was Revolution on the 360. I hear that was the gateway for a lot of people. I want to go for mathematics, I think. One turn until we can start befriending that one. Then we'll have 4 economic city-states. Not really the direction I was thinking I was going to go, but interesting
The administration
nonetheless.
is in the hands of the many, and not of the few.
Okay, so we should actually have a lot more culture now that we have a lot of endeavors. Let's change this over to Samakia. We can also work towards initiating endeavors and initiating sanctions. Okay, well, that's fine. We're just going to get a whole... Oh my god, 67 culture? As this civilization? What? Power core, thanks for that follow. Let's do... Let's create our Acropolis. Hell yeah. Do we want to build another growth rate in all cities? Growth rate in all cities is kind of awesome. We could do, wait, what's this great person? Each Logios can only be received once? But what does it do? I guess I'll buy it and see what happens. What does it do? Playwright shocks Greek citizens with her new play denouncing the virtues of an honored hero. A group of theatergoers organize a boycott and march the streets of the capital demanding the play be canceled. Culture or celebration? I'm going to say culture, thanks. Well, that's 300. That's 300, though. That's like 10 turns worth. That's 10 turns worth towards the next celebration. That might be worth. Or we could just keep buffing up our culture. Let's just go crazy on the culture. Build any wonder within 20 turns. And then we get another... Okay. Alright. I see the quest here. You ever played any Civ on any other consoles? Which do you like? I played 5 and 6 and Beyond Earth a little bit. I liked those. This one is my favorite so far, though. Hope you make it. I don't watch streamers, so it's funny YouTube always throws you at me. I got you. Well, it's just because you interact with it, you know. Since you interact with it, they're like, hey, how long is this person gonna be here for? Let's build a wonder. We're gonna build. I guess we're building hanging gardens, huh? I suppose we are. That's what's happening here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have our great person. So that's interesting. Apparently, a great person gives you like a quest. So you have no idea like what you're getting into if you do a great person quest, but yeah, that's cool. Can't get off of Civ 7? Yeah, I hear you. Long enough to hear you reply and then see you later? Yeah. No worries. I'll see you around, Brandon. Narrative choice. We got 50 gold from them. Awesome, thanks. Diplomatic action? Yeah, I'll take the happiness. What does this do? Activate the great person. Activate it on Necropolis to give this city science per turn equal to 50% of its influence yield? I have 8, so that's going to be 4 additional science? That's pretty good. And then I'm going to be getting a whole bunch more influence, too. Very nice. Very, very nice. Do you like this compared to 6? I like it more, personally. But that's also, like, a me thing. It's not going to be for everybody.
Right, as the world goes, is only in question between equals in power, while the strong do what they can, and the weak suffer what they must.
So +2 culture for every city-state you're a suzerain of. We're working on getting that going. We're working on it. Negative reviews on Steam? That's true. That's true. Just because there are negative reviews, though, doesn't mean I can't like it. I like it a lot. Towards producing wonders? That sounds good. This one's available only on the PC? No, it should be available on other consoles as well. It's even available on the Switch, I think. Pretty sure. Let's do we want to do, I don't think we want to do diplomatic, do we? Culture and science per age for each city-state you're a suzerain of. Well, oh my god. Internet, please. Internet, please. Fix yourself. Are we good? We're still dropping frames. How's TikTok doing? I know that my internet died over on Twitch for a little bit, but good. I think it's starting to pick back up. What's going on? What's going on with my internet? It's not like Steam, is it? No. Couldn't connect there. Yeah, today. Yeah, I started this today. I'm gonna also respond in... yeah, so... Thanks, Julie. Julie, you know what's going on? I don't know why my internet's acting up right now. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. What are the games you think you'll stream? I only have been watching since you started streaming Civ 7. I do a lot of like Zelda randomizers. So can you guys hear me just fine? Or no? Just wondering. Yeah? Think I'm delayed? It's probably just going to be a delay. Yeah, it's probably going to be a delay. It's dropping frames, which I don't like. I don't know where it's having issues. It's having issues there. What's going on with my speed test? With my speed right now. Going in and out, though? Okay. Give me... It's delayed, but the sound is clear. All right. Well, I mean, if it's just delayed and we're just picking back up, I guess I'll keep going for right now, and then we'll figure it out as we go. I think I'm gonna go for diplomat and for economic though. That way we can get some, or cultural, so that we can get our wonders. You can see and hear you just fine, no lag. There definitely is though. Okay. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff. Ally myself with Machiavelli. Hold on. Who is he nice to right now? He's hostile with Harriet Tubman. I'm not really down for that. Not really down for that. We're already still friends, so I think that saying no to this isn't going to kill our friendship. And I can also start a local festival too to try to keep us friends. He supports it, so that's going to increase our yeah, relationships worsen. I can't say yes to the alliance. I'm sorry. Is it me? I'm remoting into my computer upstairs. It might be. It might be. Because that's a lot to upload. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. You took all my bandwidth. Just whenever you guys hear this, just refresh your stream. It should be good now. I think that TikTok, it hasn't had delay, but my other platforms definitely have. Anybody that's on the other platforms, you should definitely give a refresh, and then you should be way better off. TikTok's still ahead? Yeah, it's just gonna... Wait, what? Why is it dropping? Oh, come on. Maybe I'll stop on YouTube vertical, see if that helps for now. Is OBS crashing? I can restart OBS, see if that helps. Turn off that.